action of requesting for a bribe, receiving a bribe, is meant to compromise the integrity of the recruitment institution of WASCO, and the same is driven by nepotism, favorism, improper and ulterior motives, and for of the provisions of Article 73, subsection 2C, requesting and receiving a bribe of 800,000 Kenya shillings is in breach of the provisions of Article 232 of the Constitution of Kenya, which obligates public officers to observe the values and principles of public service that include high standards of professional ethics, fair competition, and merits. 73 subsection 2B, Mr. Speaker, of the Constitution of Kenya requires all state officers to be accountable to the public for their decisions and actions. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Dr. Robert Monda, violated Articles 10, 73, 75, and 232 of the Constitution, which bind state officers while discharging their duties in offices entirely. Mr. Speaker, the Kisii Water and Sanitation Company, WASCO, advertised for various jobs vacancies in April 2023, and the same Deputy Governor alerted Dennis Mokai's father that he could secure his son a job upon paying a bribe of Kenya shillings 800,000 shillings only upon his shortlisting and being interviewed for the post. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Governor used his office to improperly confer a benefit to himself. He solicited a sum of Kenya shillings 800,000 from one Dennis Mokai and his family in the pretext to secure him a job for the same post of a commercial manager of WASCO, an entity of Kisii County government. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Governor received a total sum of Kenya shillings 799,000 through M-Pesa platforms as follows. The first tranche was on 28 May 2023, and it was a sum of Kenya shillings 249,000. It was sent in three tranches of Kenya shillings. Tranche 1 was 150,000. Tranche 2 was 39,000. And tranche 3 was 50,000 by one Dennis Mukai on telephone number 0725 48 7300 to the Deputy Governor's Safaricom line PIN 0711 86 0700, and the second one was Kenya shillings 250,000 to the Deputy Governor's Safaricom line PIN 0711 86 0700, and the last tranche, which was in the sum of Kenya shillings 300,000, which was delivered to his office in Kisii Stadium in cash. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Governor, in an attempt to influence the award of a contract of employment to Dennis Mokaya, the Deputy Governor sent via M-Pesa a sum of Kenya shillings 100,000 to the Managing Director of WASCO in order to influence her to employ the said Dennis Mokaya, which request was not acceded to by the Managing Director WASCO, and the money returned via M-Pesa to the Deputy Governor. While realizing that the Deputy Chief Executive Authority facing the Deputy Governor was there need for the Deputy Governor to grace the palms of the Managing Director of WASCO to give Dennis Mukaya the same post, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Dennis Mokaya complained to the County Assembly to intervene in its oversight capacity. Mr. Dennis Mokaya thereafter registered a complaint and recorded a statement with EACC and submitted, among other documents, the advertisement from WASCO on the vacant post to be filled, his letter of application for the job, the invitation letter from WASCO to attend the interview, and his M-Pesa statement for the month of May 2023, detailing the transfer of Kenya shillings 249,000 to the Deputy Governor. Mr. Speaker, despite this huge payment made, Mr. Dennis Mokaya and his family never secured the job. On informing the Deputy Governor that he will be forced to make a formal complaint with the Anti-Corruption Commission on the matter, the latter threatened his life and of his family. Consequently, it forced the former to go into hiding. Mr. Speaker, ground 2, abuse of office. The actions of the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Robert Monda, of using his office to solicit for Kenya shillings 800,000 shillings only, thereby conferring a financial benefit on himself, and subsequently sending Kenya shillings 100,000 to WASCO Managing Director so as to influence the award of the contract of employment to preferred interviewee. He has abused the office of the Deputy Governor and is in breach of Articles 73 and 75 of the Constitution of Kenya. Section 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 24, 32, 34 of the Leadership and Integrity Act by breach of public trust, failing to carry out the duties of his office in a professional, transparent, and accountable manner, using his office to unlawfully enrich himself, failing to conduct the duties of his office with impartiality and objectivity in accordance with Articles 10, 27, 73 to subsection 2b and 232 of the Constitution of Kenya, and practicing favorism and engaging in craft or unethical practices and engaging in actions that bully a person. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Governor is in violation of Section 11, subsection 1, subsection 2A1C of the Public Officers and Ethics Act that provides a public officer shall not use his office to improperly enrich himself or others, and shall not accept favors from a person who has an interest that may be affected by the carrying out of a public officer's duty for the personal benefit of himself or another, use or allow the use of information that is acquired in connection with the public officer's duty, as well as Section 6, subsection 1A, C, subsection 2, and subsection 3 of the Bribery Act that provides the offense of receiving a bribe if the person requests, agrees to receive, or receives a intending that a relevant function or activity be performed improperly by that person receiving the bribe, and in anticipation of or as a consequence of a person requesting for, agreeing to receive, or accepting a financial or other advantage, an activity is performed improperly by that person or another person. Mr. Speaker, he unilaterally used the office to intimidate and cow his family into hiding, fearing for their lives in contravention of Section 34 of the Integrity Act 2012.